What's up guys, YGOstrats here. We're going to be taking a look at a Volcanic build. One of my favorite archetypes. I've been playing it since 2009, back when it was complete shit. Now it's viable again after that one support card, Blaze Accelerator Reload, and it got hype behind it after that guy went like 10-0 at YCS Columbus or something. Kudos to him. Let's take a look. For our monster lineup, we're going to be running 2 Doomfire. Most people would only run 1. You probably should only run 1. I like 2 because he's my favorite card, or one of my favorite cards in the game. He just looks tough as fuck, and he's 3000 beater. So, my take, run 2. You should only run 1. His effects are that when he destroys a monster by battle, he'll destroy all other monsters your opponent controls and inflict 500 for each. And if they have a monster that can attack it, they have to attack it. So, solid card to have. He can only be special summoned by sending a Tri-Blaze Accelerator from the field to the graveyard, but we're running quote-unquote 3 with the Blaze Accelerator Reload. I'm going to be running 3 copies of Volcanic Rocket. Fantastic card. Searches Blaze Accelerator from the deck or recycles it from the grave. Can get it on any sort of summon, normal, flip, special, pendulum if you're running some fucked up thing. He'll search out or recycle that Blaze Accelerator. 19 beat stick and level 4. Fantastic all-around card. Running 3 copies of Volcanic Raigeki. When Raigeki is sent to the graveyard, he'll inflict 500 damage, and you can send 2 more copies of him to Raigeki, your opponent's field. So, Scattershot, 3 of, pretty stable. Gonna be running 3 Volcanic Shell. His main thing is get in the graveyard, pay 500, search another, use it with Blaze Accelerator Reload. Just loop through your deck, draw on your main phase and your opponent's main phase. Pretty simple stuff. 3 copies of Royal Firestorm Jar of Avarice. When he's summoned, target 4 Pyro monsters in your graveyard, shuffle them into the deck and draw 2. Level 4, he'll recycle your Scattershot, he'll recycle your Shell, he can recycle your Rocket if you need him to. Fantastic, thins your deck even more as well. Great card to have, and level 4. So it gives you more access to that rank 4 toolbox. 1 copy of Volcanic Counter. This is really just have a Volcanic card to discard for it. His effect isn't too bad. If you have another fire in the grave, the next time you take damage, your opponent takes it as well, so you can draw a game like that, make it a tie. It's a 1 or none. It's not too important, but I like to have it. 2 copies of Summoner Monk to pull out Rocket and make rank 4 plays. Simple as that. I run 2 Fire Hand, 2 Ice Hand. Fire Hand is Pyro, so it can be recycled with Firestorm guards. And it's just good for disruption. I find the deck's a little too slow on its own. I like to kind of stop my opponent's plays, so I use the hand engine. And they're level 4 for rank 4 plays as well. Solid things to have. So that's your monster lineup. For spells, we're going to be running 2 copies of Magic Planter. We run a fair number of continuous spells, so it's a good thing to have. 2 copies of Duality. You don't special too much, so searching your deck out isn't too bad. I find 3 doesn't help as much. 2 is a solid. 2 MSTs because back row exists. 1 Foolish to send Volcanic Shell to the grave. Raigeki because it's a rogue deck. And Dark Hole because it's a rogue deck. Blow up your opponent's field. So you're running like 3 destruction effects with Dark Hole, Raigeki, and Scattershot, but Scattershot's going to Raigeki them more than once per duel, typically, if all things go well. For the trap lineup, goes without saying, 3 of these. Blaze Accelerator Reload. Becomes Tri-Blaze Accelerator when it's on the field, so you can send it to summon Doomfire, so there's no worry about that. Once per turn during either player's main phase, you can discard a Volcanic card and draw 1, and if it's sent to the grave, you can banish it from the grave in either player's main phase and send 1 Volcanic card from the deck to the grave. All these card effects sending it to the grave make Scattershot live to Raigeki their field, and so you can get, like, if you can recycle it, you can, like, Raigeki your opponent like 6 times in a duel, 7 times with actual Raigeki. Fantastic card. The Magic Planter makes it live for drawing as well. You can go plus off it like bananas. It's a great card. 2 Fiendish Chain, negate effects, Magic Planter target. Self-explanatory. For little one-ofs. Warning, Ring of Destruction, Bottomless. You're burning your opponent a lot with the Scattershots since they're burning 500 each. So every time you Raigeki their field, it's 1500. Solid thing to have. It blows up the opponent's monster. You both take damage, and with the amount of burning you're doing already, it's a great thing to just kind of halt your opponent a bit. Solemn, negate a summon. Bottomless, stop something from being summoned. You won't negate an effect, but whatever. I also run 1 copy of Vanities. You don't special too much, it's good to stop them. And I'm only running 1 copy of Lose Return. That's because this card's like $65 or something right now. It's obnoxious. If you can play 3 of it. I pulled 1, I got super lucky. Definitely a 3 of, or as many as you can. Fantastic card. So, there's your trap lineup. For extra deck, 2 Lavalval Chain. I run 2 just because typically I only find myself needing 1, but if it gets Fiendish, Veilered, Bottomless, you know, Breakthrough, Yuki Asagi, like, won't negate it, but it helps to have a backup. Both of his effects are usable. You can either Foolish a Volcanic Shell to get it in the grave to start thinning through the deck a bit, or you can stack Royal Firestorm guards on top of your deck to set that up so that next turn you can recycle the grave and draw 2. Fantastic card. Volcanics are part of the reason why this card's price jumped up to like $60 before it got re-released in the Gold Premium 2. And that in Necros, but you know. 1 copy of Emeral. If you can't use Royal Firestorm guards, he's a solid substitute. Send your 3 Scattershots back to the deck, draw 1. 2 Cowboy, because I'm already running Ring of Destruction and everything, I might as well steal some games with extra burn damage. And I have the space for 2, so you never know. 1 Ragna 0 to stop, you know, Cleafort, and, you know, if you face anything that runs tanky, if you face a Bujin or Fire Fist or Fire King or, you know, Madolches, solid card to have in your extra deck. 1 Diamond Direwolf, pretty self-explanatory. Summon this, pop it, pop something problematic on their field. 2 Rhapsody and Berserk, banish stuff from their grave, can be very helpful and hurtful for them. Then you can equip it to any Exceed monster and it gains 1200 attack, so your little Lavalval Chain is now at 3000 beat stick, not bad. Antiluminescent Knight, 2450. If you want to save something, you can change one target to an applicable target, so if they compulse something, like compulse Doomfire, and you have this on field, you can make them compulse this, or Volcanic Rocket or something. Not a bad card to have. 1 Blackship of Corn, I like it. Doesn't destroy, just sends it to the graveyard and burns an extra 1000. 1 copy of Dark Rebellion Dragon, because beat sticks, and it's a solid level 4. 1 Honor Arc, and 1 Abyss Dweller, because they're stuck together. Abyss Dweller will negate grave effects, that's still always prominent. Burning Abyss, Shadow. If you're playing Necros and they use that Herald of Arclight synchro, you know, can't hurt. Honor Arc's pretty obvious, steal them, you know, spot removal alongside Castell, and stop them from overextending with this guy. So that makes the extra deck. That is our look at a Volcanic deck. Go ahead, leave a comment, say what you'd have done differently, all that fun stuff. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time on YGO Strats.